It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll be watching the Browns' leader at quarterback. He comes in third in the league in passing touchdowns. It's the Browns and the Ravens on Thursday night.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
Early part of his career, defenses really had to focus on his running ability, and they still do. But now, he's turned himself into a true dual-threat quarterback. When he plants his cleats in the ground and turns it loose, good things happen downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since the Friday night light games in high school. There's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often. I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down. Dotson in motion right. Throwing is Jackson. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Well, these sacks are really piling up. Last week, there was a half dozen sacks. And here's one on the opening drive.
And it has the potential to be what we call a gap, a game-altering play. Because, let's face it, you just mentioned 6 sacks last week. Now, if you're an offense and you saw that on tape, you've got to think to yourself, maybe I bring people in, keep them in, and try and protect my quarterback. It didn't work on that play.
And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. You look at this Browns defense. They were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long, there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
And here are the Browns for their opening drive. And a look here now at their fourth-year quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
They'll start this drive out on the ground, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play. They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw. Stockton. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
The Ravens offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Nash, and this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. To throw is Jackson. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you.
Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first. Here's Jackson. Out left to Dotson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Jackson.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now it's Jackson.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try it now with Swift. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Stockton. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Back to throw. Stockton. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 37. A big play that time for Cleveland. 55 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Stockton. He finds his man. Complete. That's man. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Back to throw. Stockton. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Stockton.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Yeah, the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Here we go now on 1st and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
We're scoreless after 1. On to the 2nd from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they come up now 2nd and goal. They'll try again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. Now a 7-0 game. A 10-play drive that time, and it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Ravens offense and Lamar Jackson set to take over once again. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Jackson options out left. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Hands it off out of the gun. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Jackson now. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard, but more importantly, it leads to 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Browns to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Wright. Dancing away at the 30. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Stockton. Throw left side complete. That's Sullivan. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. A give up the middle to Wright. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Browns at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sullivan, and he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 38-yard line. Another catch for him there, and the numbers starting to stack up a bit. He's closing in already on a 100-yard game. We're still in the first half. They go play action here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Stockton. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He's got room at the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. The Browns passing game finding its stride. They've got another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Well, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That is caught. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Back to throw again. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Well, the lost sleep that the defensive coordinator had all week preparing for this game, a good portion of it was trying to prepare for him because he's absolutely a phenomenal player.
And a lot of times around the goal line, they know it's going to him. It's just so hard to stop.
And that's where it really becomes difficult because you're exactly right. They know it's going to him, yet they still can't stop it. That tells you when you're a dominant player.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. The offense knew it. They were already starting.
Sorry about that,
walk
guys. I was
back
grabbing some coffee. Let the defense play for a minute.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They go play action with Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Play action. It's Jackson. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's taken on the 25. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second and 9 now. He finds his man complete. That's Sullivan. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. So we come upon halftime with our score 14-0. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll be down at the 6-yard line.
Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive.
I fucking hate when the game does this shit. And it's been doing this a lot. That's why I've been throwing the ball late on a lot of passes. I've been throwing the ball really fucking late because I have to sit there and wait for the guy to be open instead of throwing it to him and anticipating him being open. They had like some kind of an update where now, if you throw the ball and the person's even kind of covered, you're fucked. Watch this shit. Watch this, right? So he's going to come. Does he come across? He comes across. He comes across, right? So watch what they have a linebacker that just runs right into his spot and stands there. Look, he's an end. Linebacker runs up and just runs back and stands right where the fucking route ends. So if I would have thrown it to the right, he probably would have derped over and hit it. So when I threw the ball, of course I threw it to the left, like almost behind him to his right arm, to my left. Watch where the ball goes, right to him. It doesn't change. It didn't go right through the ball. It went right to the defender. This is the shit they've been doing, man. It's hard not to throw a pick in this game. It's really difficult.
Don't get careless.
Because I have to sit there and wait and get sacked. Wait and wait. And you can't throw the ball if the fucking play is even closer. It's going to get fucked. Like, they need to fucking stop with the interceptions. They need to stop with the interceptions. I'm tired of watching 17 balls pop off the fucking hands of my defenders every fucking game. We barely intercept anything. But dude, if one fucking ball touches even fucking the area of a defender on the other team, it's a guaranteed pick. It's amazing. So I can't throw the ball. I can't play this game like I normally would play it. I can't throw an anticipatory throw. I can't do any of that shit. I gotta sit there in the pocket for 8 seconds, burping the baby, while I'm watching my fucking player struggle to fucking get open on every fucking play. It's really annoying.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on 2nd and goal. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Jackson. A quick throw there is incomplete.
What a job by this defense all game long. They've come together and really said, no one's crossing our goal line, and they're definitely not going to start right now.
You can just see the dejection. Feel like nothing is working offensively. 3rd and goal, Jackson. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down, brings up 4th.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
And his kick is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball into the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Browns set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively.
Yeah, man, that's another thing. You know, my guards just don't bother blocking people. Like, my offensive line this season has played terribly. Like, let me show you. It's a perfect fucking example. This happens all the fucking time now. So I go back. Okay, I hate this thing where it has to flick over to a player. So I go back. I throw the screen. Look at my guards. There's 2 fucking linemen there. He had 76. What are you doing? Like, why are you going inside? No, don't even. No, neither one blocked him. I'll run up the left side of the line, and my center and my guard will just double team They'll just double team the nose tackle. The guard won't even bother going out and getting the linebacker. They won't even bother doing it. It's like there's no assignment for the fucking linebacker. He just stands there and I get hit. Like, if my guards actually blocked, I'd run for so many more yards. It's ridiculous.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Stockton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get
I don't want to throw any ball that's close. I just don't want to throw anything. That's why I'm getting sacked stuff a lot, too. I'm just like, I don't want to throw any of these passes. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know if the AI is just going to run in front of me and pick it off or just knock it down. I don't know what's going to happen. It's not that my guys really aren't open. They're actually fucking, in reality, open. They're in front of the defender. I don't know if the ball is just going to go right to the defender, because half the time, like, literally, like, I don't know, 2/3 of my fucking interceptions, the ball, like, it just, like, auto walks on like it's got Cronus right to the fucking defender. It's so I don't know where to throw the I don't know where to even throw the ball, because the fucking AI just wants to control the game with turnovers, so I don't even know where to throw the fucking ball. Like, every time I throw the ball in this game, I hold my breath. Every fucking time. Every fucking time. I hold my breath.
Operating
okay, here we go.
Stockton, he's going to loft one deep left side here.
I've never hit so many deep passes too. Like, it's like I'm either hitting deep passes or I can't complete a pass. It's just like, fuck this game, man. Seriously.
A big play there. 54 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson.
He'll find Swift out of the backfield.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Thomas brings it in. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44.
And they will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out. The Browns drive about to get started. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively,
my God, can you throw the fucking ball and he's slower?
That football.
Well, they approach this drive
I'm telling you. It's like when I throw the ball, my asshole fucking clenches so fucking hard because I don't know what's coming out of his hand. I can control the ball. It just goes fucking wherever. Like this game, you're supposed to be able to control where the ball goes. I feel like I've got none.
Now they face a 3rd and 10.
I threw that ball hard. He just fucking lobs it up right to the fucking safety. Like, what are you doing?
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
The fucking routes here.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
There we go. The linebacker strafing and keeping up with my receivers sprinting across the screen. Unbelievable.
And mark him down.
Dude, this season has really fucking pissed me off. It's really fucking pissed me off. It's really fucking pissing me off. I can't run the ball. My offensive line, for some reason, is better. It's playing terrible. When I get one injury to one position, all of the players get hurt for some reason. Like I had one fucking receiver injury, all of a sudden, I've got like 2 or 3 injuries to all my receivers. Look, hold on. I keep like 5 or 6 fucking receivers. I think I've got half of them left. 2 receive. Yeah, this guy came in hurt. All of a sudden, this guy who's starting. Well, look at all these injuries. I'm constantly fucking injured. This is ridiculous, man.
Up of right around 5.
In reality, I get it, but it's like, come on, man. Yeah, I can't throw the ball to anyone unless there's complete fucking like miles of space.
2nd and 5.
I can't throw the ball to. Yeah, I can't throw the ball to anyone. They're just strafing and keeping up with my. Like they're literally strafing and like sidestepping and keeping up with my players running full speed for routes. My linebackers are just like covering my 97 fucking tight end. They're just strafing and backpedaling and covering them. It's like what the fuck?
They've got to think about.
Oh my god, dude!
But understanding clock management here on out.
Pass taken in by his big.
Here, I'll show you. Look. What's this shit? He runs a couple of yards, sprints across the field. Watch the linebacker. He's strafing, keeping up with him. No, I'm just strafing, keeping up with him.
Down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's like a 99 fucking tight end. The guy's just like sidestepping, keeping up with him. Like, really, dude.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down.
Jesus Christ, 76, you got to get aggressive, bro. Like in reality, I'd be fucking yelling at that guy. 76 just doesn't block anyone. He's a backup for a fucking reason. Like, he just blocks nobody. I can't put anybody else in because I have so many injuries.
They'll try to run it. And he's going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. They'll come up 2nd and 7. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. The offense on third down tonight, they've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. This is 2nd and 8. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. Back to throw. Stockton able to get away. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. Looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. A short throw caught by Andrews. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing is Jackson. Thomas has got it. Complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Play action. Now Jackson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And this is picked up by the Browns. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And they'll go right back to Wright.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on third down, Stockton flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
They'll run on first down with Wright.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
59 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Let me tell you, man, I don't think I'll be able to sign Drayton,
to be a big part of their success
Wright,
early in the fourth quarter.
Jalen Wright might just be the guy that
tells you
I don't think I even need to get another running back. Jalen Wright's just
strong at this stage of the contest, and
he's
they want to keep doing exactly what we saw there, running the ball down.
Touchdown, Browns! A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns start to open this lead even wider here in the fourth. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
Bart, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's 23-yard line. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
Now it's Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll bring up second down. They'll send a tight end in motion right.
Delay of game.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. To throw is Jackson.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. 3rd and 7 now. Here's Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 49-yard line. Now Jackson. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. They'll go again here with Wright. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back 1st downs. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll give this to Wright, running right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 95 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. They'll work the middle here with Wright. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Cleveland, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.